Okay, so we should be live. We should be live. I'm just gonna check on the audio and see if we are in fact live. Bink, there we go. Let's get this back on the game. Let me just make sure everything is good to go. There's one of my chats. And I'm not as fancy as Ellie, so I'm not as good. I don't have everything set up like she does. One of my chats. All right, and I'm not as fancy as Ellie, so I'm not as good. I don't have everything set up like she does. But there we go. There we go. I'm not as fancy as Ellie, so not as good. I don't have everything set up like she does. But there we go. There we go. Okay. I don't know if I have an echo. Not quite sure what's going on. But there we go. There we go. Okay. I don't know if I have an echo. Not quite sure what's going on. Okay. I am going to assume it is working. Throw this back up so I can see the chat. Okay. I really want to play some Avatar. Get some Avatar cards going. With this, everyone has a jump in token. Let's jump in. Let's jump in. Okay. I really want to play some Avatar. Get some Avatar cards going. Target creature with 6 cost. Let's go with Azula Ruthless Firebender. Let's jump in. Let's jump in. Okay. I suppose. Okay. Firebending? Firebending and waterbending actually go surprisingly well together. Because, like, think about this. You can cast this at instant speed during combat if you have bad attacks. Firebending and waterbending actually go surprisingly well together. Because, like, think about this. Okay. You can cast this at instant speed during combat. Azula Ruthless Firebender. Bad attacks. Which is, definitely meant to be a commander card, I think. But oh well. Okay. Let's get into the game. Definitely meant to be a commander. Card will be at least an uncommon. But we're playing blue-black. People are hopping in. How's it going tonight? How is going tonight? You guys ready? Okay, I got the blue-black land, so that helps. People are hopping in. How's it going? All right. Let's just run the tap land and pass. I think I'm going to keep it. This is a 3/2 with flash. I can play Epic Downfall. Oops. I can play Epic Downfall on their turn. for whatever they cast, yeah. Men of 83 or less. Oh. Epic Downfall is, of course, a sorcery. So that was a bit ridiculous. Let's just do this. Pretend I don't have any plays ready to go. And run this Fire Nation Ambushers. Flash creature. For 2 and a black. So, Flash is not usually a black ability. I literally, right here, just built an Azula deck. Azula's actually... I'll talk about the deck in a minute. More creatures from July. Okay. I'm gonna go to combat. He's gonna think he has a free attack, and he does, because this has enters tap, but I don't have a 4 mana cost. Let's say blue, obviously. So that'll stun that, and I'll get a free attack in. Dutiful Knowledge Seeker. Dude, I'm I think 12 cards away from a complete base set of Avatar: Last Airbender cards in paper. And I haven't seen so many of these cards because they're from the Jumpstart set. Like Dutiful Knowledge Seeker and this Flying Dolphin and my own, both of my, or not this card, I know this card. This card is also from the base set. Huh. Interesting that he did not... Oh, he was just looking for attacks. Okay. So let's do this. This thing is just going to remain a 2/2. This thing... This thing has the ability to pump itself over time. I'm just going to swing it. If he trades, he trades. Because I don't know how this limited environment is going to be. But especially at the pre-release, the person that was moving last was losing. And trading a 3/2 for a 2/2, you know, maybe not the best, but now he can only swing me for 1. I can swing at him for 2. I'm gonna get to the 6 mana and play my 6/6 Death Toucher. So I think we're in good shape. Once I do that, yeah. Create a food token. I'm gonna get to gain some life back at some point. I'm in good shape. I'm in good shape. How are you guys doing? Shout out to everybody chilling out watching. I'm gonna get 2 damage in here. I think he's out of gas. He's got 3 cards in hand. I can actually play both the cards in my hand next turn. -4, -0, not the biggest deal of all time. Basically just tap my creature. He did get to draw a card. Okay, so he did get to draw a card. Waterman 3, this creature can't be blocked. So this thing... is a sorcery. I think I can just do more damage than him, gain just a Tage of Life, and call it a day. So he can do 5 damage, but if he does 5 damage, then I will get you 6 damage. Baboon Spirit. He got a 2/4. And he can blink a creature. Sure. He water bends. He blocks. Here, he taps one of his blockers for almost no reason. This is 4, 5, 6, 7. So I have exactly enough. Search your library for Lesson or a Noble. You discard a card. You get an experience pounder. I don't actually know what to grab. I can use a timeout here. We're gonna grab this. And then I'll swing my guys. He has a free block here. But, you know. Oh, I think this thing is flying. I have 11 health. That's a... Yep. Yep. Okay, so there's a little bit of sacrificing going on. I don't have any of the sacrifice synergies, but... Noble creatures and lessons you control have lifelink. So if your lesson does damage, you can gain life. I should have read that. Yeah, this is only plays to make this unblockable, but it's not enough. I have a blocker for his flyer. Huh. Because it's already tapped, right? They're both worth 1 creature. So I didn't actually see his honest work. I don't know what I should do here, guys. Dang. Okay, so honest work allowed me to recast this, which allowed me to grab Azula. I'll be able to get another creature on the battlefield. He's filling up the battlefield with creatures as well. He's a 5 damage unblockable. Give this a -1. Not 100% sure why that didn't gain me life, but I didn't quite have it, guys. I did not quite have it. His honest work was just enough. Yeah. GG. Wow. Dang it. Dang it. Not what you want to see. He's going to waterbend 3. Get a land on the field. That should be game. Because he can't actually waterbend the shrine. He almost smoked it. But, yep. I did not have a removal spell when I needed one. Just didn't quite get there. Okay. So I wonder how many games I can lose. I'm not 100% sure. Okay. It just says I can keep playing. So we're going to keep playing. So probably, I don't even know. We'll play for another hour or so. Check it out. How's everybody's nights going? See a couple people there in the chat. That's good. Let's do this. See, there we go. That, I have some removal in the deck that could have caught last turn. So I don't really know about Dark Deal. Sometimes you get a free block, bro, but you have a defender, so it is what it is. I can pay 1 in to sacrifice a creature. And then I will get enough to kill this thing. But as long as we both have one, they're not going to do any damage at all. Let's see what he does. Let's see what he does. Can't block both flyers. This is only worth 1 damage, but... Oh, he doesn't want me to do it. I don't think he's reading the board very well. And that's okay. Because I didn't actually have the mana up to activate the ability, so I didn't. Is it 1 black or it's just 1 neutral? Okay, so I'm going to play a Corrupt Court Official next turn if I don't draw a land. Because, yeah, we're definitely going to look for this coastal piracy. Yeah, okay. So he's... Surveil 1. Then create a... Yeah, Great. Because I'll definitely get through with one of them, right? Cool. Because that's not a discard it, it's just straight draw on this enchantment. So that's great. That's fantastic. Okay, he wheels hands. I didn't have anything that good except for maybe the Sold Out. But Sold Out is a 4-cost removal spell. So, how good is it really? Use the Fire Nation turret naturally, yeah. Let's do this. Tap down his blocker. I don't know if I need to get a payoff, if I need to draw more cards, or if I need to... Because I'm going to draw 2. So yeah, I'm glad I drew through that land, actually. Now I'm refilling my hand. This turret is still... Let's just discard the... Yeah, let's just discard the island that he already saw. I'm going to draw some cards next turn from at least the Messenger Hawk. So hopefully I'll be able to draw through and get my land drops enough to hit this spell. I can do that with X equaling 1. Two more vigilance just to fill up the board. Yeah, we're actually going to do that after combat, right? Or even in combat. Let's see how he blocks. He has 2 legal targets. Great. Combat went off without a hitch. I have 3 mana. I could get another... That's okay. I think the Forecasting Fortune Teller will be... Whatever. That's fine. I'm gonna stun that thing again. Yeah. So it just stays tapped. It can't start throwing flyers at me. Drawing a card. That is not what he wants to see right now. I can draw 2 cards, discard some lands, and get rid of his blockers. Ooh. Yeah, that is game, in fact. That is game. Well played, brother. Oh, you know what, guys? It is very likely that I could not even see the chat. I thought I was looking at both chats, but it looks like, oh, hi. Oh, yeah. Everybody's been hopping in. Oh, yeah. Dude, people are tweaking out. What is going on, guys? What a game. Facts. Boom, I'm an old Magic player. Dude, I have been playing for my entire life. I'm not that old, but I've been playing Magic for my entire life. What a game that was. Okay, sorry about that. I couldn't see the chat, but I didn't know that I couldn't see the chat. Because, alright, it was a random... Keep playing until event ends. Am I gaining experience points or anything, or just get some avatar cards and we'll call it a day? Well, guys. Oh. Yeah, sometimes you just draw through. You just draw through the troubles. Which is what I was doing in that last game. I was just drawing through, and he wasn't drawing cards, so it's gonna catch up to you, bruh. Yep. All right, let's run a swamp. See what I can give away and what I don't need to give away yet. All right, one drop. Ooh, many partings. What the heck? Oh, put it into your land. Oh. I don't know why that happened. Maybe I did something, but not that I know of. Alright. Boom. I'll just go... That was 1 mana ramp. Search library for a best thing you'll put in your hand. Create a food. So, it gets you, I mean, the ability to ramp, I suppose. This is probably... Dude, consider with the art, with the Uncle Ira art, is fire. Thinking about the white jade. Drinking up in it. He is running ramp. He's running ramp and a half. Surveil 1, draw a card. Yeah, let's grab that. Cause I'll be able to draw a few extra cards. We're gonna go into combat. If he decides to block, then we'll hit him with the Azul Always Lies. If he doesn't decide to block, then we'll run this. There's any non-creature spell, right? Tap to untap food. Cool. Nothing crazy, but he's not gonna be able to swing in. I mean, he wasn't able to anyway. I had the Fire Nation turret. Okay, that was just combat resolving. So he's got 4 lands, all untapped, and no food to show for it. Yeah, took too much damage. Took too much damage. That is not what he wanted to see. He wanted a way. Rocky Rebuke. What did he hit? He hit the 3/2. Let's do this. Nice. Oh, you know what? That was a mistake. I meant to hit the, with the triggers on the stack. This is worth 1 extra point of damage right now. I'm only doing 4. 5 doesn't really change it, so we'll hold off. Yeah. Cool. Choose one or both. What the hell? Choose one or both? Why didn't I read that last game? I had the card in my... Azula Always Lies is great. Choose one or both? That's crazy. Of course I'm choosing both. Every time. Bosco, 4-4, right? So now it's pay 2, sacrifice the food. So, but here's the thing. Here's the thing. He doesn't have a way to block my 2 damage, which is going to make him end up sacrificing his foods, which he is not trying to do. I'm just going to nip this in the bud right here. And that's tough because he can't sack foods because he can't pay the cost. Let's see if he blocks. He knows I'm tapped out. He could block the Otter Penguin, which he's gonna. But he's gonna lose his merchant, and I think that's okay. Oh. So he's only got 1 food left. And if I draw into a land, which I didn't, I didn't get a land at any point. But if I draw into a land, 5-4 trample. Okay, let's do this. Make a clue. If I don't end up spending the Azula Always Lies in combat, which I think I'm about to. Yeah. Let's check that. That was fine. That was fine. I don't think I needed to sack my board to do that, to be honest. Yeah, whatever. Dude, Dark Deal is such a bad card in my deck. Yeah, man. Just to get this going right here. I think he blocks. Yeah. Yeah, man. So we can, he's got 4 damage on the board right now. He's finally got a creature through. Yeah, alright. That's 5 damage, that's fine. Yeah, I can double spell next turn anyway. just gonna airbend these two. Make him recast stuff. Again, he's not gonna have any... He doesn't have like a haste enabler. Okay. Gosh, I don't have a way around this. I think I'm gonna lose. It is what it is. But we hopped in here. We got to play some good games. I got the whatever one uncommon. Happened to be a brazen, whatever it was, the card from Bloomburrow that steals shit. Oops, stuff. Yeah, just do that again. Tap one of your creatures by accident. Omashu is so crazy. Bloomy's Feast Lecture. Fire. Absolutely fire. He didn't swing everything. I don't know why he didn't swing everything. I should eat the 10. I know you don't have a pump spell. What do you have? 8 possible life? No. You only have 5 possible life. This is... Oh, I didn't know he had that. Oh, it's a mountain. Of course. Nice. Alright, let's hop out of here. Just gonna call out game. So I didn't have 4. See, I needed that, the Coastal Piracy. That Coastal Piracy earlier in the game. I would have played it too. Resign at any time. If you wish to rejoin and pick new packs, you will have to pay the entry again, but you'll get to keep the cards from the decks you choose. Okay. So I can just resume, but sealed. 2,000 gems to hop in. Well, I don't have 2,000 gems. Choose your faction. I chose Toph at the pre-release. I chose Toph and then I chose Zuko. This is the Firebending Ascension art. This is actually a Katara art. This is actually an Aang art. This is not the Zuko art. This is the Firebending Ascension art. Is what it is. That Toph is awesome. I have that card. I built a Toph deck before the set came out, and I was like, I'm going to get Toph. In my pre-release pack, I got the Alt-Art Toph. Let me stop talking. For the couple people that are watching right now, let's rip open some packs. I've been saving packs. We have 13 packs. Let's click open all. We're just going to be absolutely gluttonous. These are the Spider-Man packs that are through the Omen packs or whatever. Get some wild cards. Get some... Who knows what we opened. The through the Omen pack cards are so... They're so hard to even remember what the heck. I don't know, one drop the impulse rouse or something. Now the real packs. We're going to open up our first ever avatar packs here, guys. Boom. 5 packs. Azula on the Hunt. All these are going to be firsts. I haven't opened any packs except for Otter Penguin. Yeah, I got some of the blue-black. Rumble Arena. Boom. Nice. That is a mythic. Let's do that one last. Avatar's Destiny. I have 2 in paper. Fantastic. Yep, the Mechanist. I also opened 2, but I gave one to my brother. Unagi. Awesome. I have that one. Spirit Water Revival. I opened 3. I gave away 2. Traded them. I got that in my pre-release. If you're curious why I have so many cards, it's because I'm trying to get a full set in paper. I don't know about getting alternate arts of everything. Probably not. Probably not going to happen. But, and we have some achievements to open up. I've been grinding. I've been waiting to make this stream up an absolute banger. Picking up this. That quest did absolutely nothing. Nice. And this quest right here, also gonna do absolutely nothing. Cause yeah, we can eventually get stuff, right? The brilliant, and the whatever. White, black, yeah. I think the best midway. Midweek magic. Whatever. I have the coins. So let's do it. Let's do it. I think this is just a straight up draft. Zuko the Conflicted is not that good. But firebending, I think we just go for it. Firebending is strong. I'm probably going to be in black. Yeah, Zhong Zhong. Bitterwork is also very strong. I think I'm going to commit to firebending. Maybe not commit all the way to firebending, but that was probably the best card in that pack. Do I go Gruul or do I go Is It? You want to have something to do with your firebending mana. And this is just removal. Right now, let's stick to red. We know we're going to go red. But we might go red-black, play Zuko. We might go red-green, depending on what we open up. Okay, so the rares are probably gone. That Avatar's Wrath card is actually one of the 12 cards left that I don't have in paper. In white, it's Avatar's Wrath and Appa, the Redeemed, the Mythic. Those are the only 2 that I'm missing in paper. It's 2 white, 1 blue. It's just 1 Chitong in blue. Huh. So the best card in this is probably destroy target land. Or maybe Lightning Strike. Maybe this too. Gosh. Callous Inspector. We have How to Start a Riot. Gosh, the bolt is tough to pass on. I think it's a little better. Gosh. Maybe we go, Is It? Let's think about Is It. Let's pick a blue card from that pack. Judy. All right. Maybe we end up Grixis with no I think I can draft fixing at the end, because here's what I'm thinking. That energy bending and obviously Avatar's Journey, there's a fair amount of fixing possible. So we'll see what we can do. I want to do something very, very fun very soon. And we'll see if I can make it happen, and we'll see if I can't quite make it happen. The only spoiler I'll say is Avatar Jumpstart. That's all you get to know. Okay. The best card here is probably Firebending. It's probably actually Otter Penguin, but we're going to need some Firebending. Yeah, and we've kind of committed to Izzet, so that card will be very good. Zuko the Conflicted is probably the worst card that I have. I don't know how good that card is. I literally have not played it. Okay, Waterbender Skin is very good. It'll quench ya in the Izzet package is much better than we thought it was going to be. This is removal. So now we're firmly Spellslinger. Prowess is great. So I'm glad I did not go black. I think we're picking pretty strong cards here. We're going to lose Zuko. That's okay. That was our pack one, pick one. But at the end of the day, it just cemented us into... Oh, look at that. We even got... Wow, we actually want... Dude, Fire Nation Attacks is probably the best card in this. Right here. Yeah, we have to. We have to. If he gets on board, he's going to be growing. Put a 1 counter on Sokka. We want... He's a... Is it grower for lesson spells? Wow. That is a game changer. I think we take it. I think we're going to take it. It is not easy to cast. 5 mana, each creature you control. But yeah, Foretell cost is like plot. So you plot it. And that is a... I even have that card in paper. I even have Zuko Conflicted in paper. I have Ba Sing Se in paper. Let's grab another one. I feel like we're a bit light on creatures. But I think the creatures are just kind of... They're going to get there. I really do. I think that in pack 3 we need to think a little bit more creature focused. Prosperity is not the worst. I should be able to make better use of extra cards than they can. But I don't own that card in that printing. Of him and the mugger drinking tea. That's what we're looking for. Actually, I would love both of these cards. But we definitely want some firebending triggers. So we're going to take Zuko, Exiled Prince. He was the guaranteed firebending uncommon. The one on the box. At the pre-release. So guys, I didn't pull any rare Zuko out of this box. But I went firebending. I won a few games in my pre-release, and I opened a prize pack that had Zuko in it. Okay? That's the biggest stretch. The next biggest stretch. Wow. So none of those are going to wheel to me, which is fine. That was pack 2. Okay, the next biggest stretch. Let me provide. Oh, fire. Heck yeah. I didn't see when that comment came through, Mr. Devang Fulj. But I will absolutely throw you oops, I don't even know what that picked. Size makes sense. I was too focused on reading. Okay, I actually think we're doing pretty good. That's not a bad card either. Wow. That's insane. That is insane. I think that's the play. I think that is the play. I don't know what that crazy sound was, but that was my pack 3 pick 1, right? Waiting on other players to pass. Here we go. Yep. 2-cost bolt. It's really good. It's really good. With firebending triggers going off. Firebending is obviously the best, though, so everyone is picking it. Sokka's going to be some of our strongest cards. Obviously the Dragonfly Swarm. Yep. I passed on this card a couple of times. Yeah, it feels strange. But that land will wheel to me. Maybe I grab the 3-cost creature instead of the 4-cost creature. 3 costs, get a stun. Let's grab some big cards just because. Some of the big ones. Some heavier cards. I have so many firebending targets and so few firebenders. And flyers as a sub-theme is very strong. I think waterbending scroll is probably... I can repeatedly draw. I don't think drawing is going to be the hardest in this deck. But that's only like 3 or 4. We got firebending at the end. We got a lot of waterbending. I don't need either of those. In theory, I could play that card. I think that's a slightly better, slightly stronger card. Okay. Did I really get all 5 colors? Just from the one random miss. So let's start with all the cards I know I'm not going to play. Foggy Swamp Enders, obviously. I don't need planes. Yeah. We're at 47. Let's see how many creatures. Yeah, so creatures, we're at 16. Instants, 13. The artifact is the waterbending scroll. I think that the waterbending scroll is not that strong. Because basically each island pays for 2. Tap, draw a card. I need 3 blue mana and nothing better to do with it. Like, there's only 14 lands. Probably needs to look more like that. Prowess creature, cunning maneuver. Yeah, he's the weakest. Yeah, abandoned attachments. We're gonna leave all 5. Discard a card, draw 2 cards. So it's abandoned attachments. It'll trigger prowess. It'll trigger Sokka. Spirit Oasis. Yeah. Spirit Oasis, when it enters, draws you a card. That's great. But this creature enters. If you attack, draw a card. Gosh, Geyser Leaper. I don't think I need. It's a 4/3 with the ability to then waterbend 4 into drawing a card. So here's the thing. Waterbending is actually very strong with firebending, because if you firebend, like let's say Giant Koi is on the field, firebend 2, pay 1, and Giant Koi is unblockable. Like there, and this is a Mountain Cycler. Sozin's Comet. Fantastic. Firebender. Firebender. Not a firebender. Firebender. So I only have 3 firebending cards. Yeah, that's a great blocker though, but it's 4 cost. Let's lose it. Tap and untap a permanent. I'm not loving. Master Paku's our only 2-cost creature. And we did cut Deserter's Disciple. We're going to add Deserter's Disciple back in. Oh. So we have First Time Flyer and Master Paku. And Sokka. Okay, we'll take him out, and if we really need him, we'll put him back. This card is very strong, as we saw in the last couple of games. Fire Nation Raider. No real need for 2. It's a 4-2. I'm going to cut him. I'm going to cut him. Double Cutting Maneuver I feel great about. It draws you a clue token. You can use Firebending mana to do that. You can tap your clue tokens to trigger Waterbending, actually. I think the worst card in the deck is probably Sozin's Comet. Not the worst card. It's a great commander card. But... yeah. I don't think we're going to be hurting for creatures. Okay, I cut a bunch of creatures. We're down to 10 creatures. Ten creatures and 12 spells. We're running 41 cards and 1 fixer. There we go. I actually think he's more the feel of the deck, because I'm probably only going to have a few firebending mana, and it's probably going to be mostly waterbending and casting lessons. Specifically the lesson that cycles me through my deck. That'll be massive. Okay. Just blue mana. No playable cards in the opening 7. Not great. Much better. Literally, we're a mountain away from a great hand, and we got there. I thought the foretell cost was 3. Okay. I don't quite understand what happened there. During your turn, you may pay 2 and exile this card from your hand face down. Draw a card. Great. Oh, so that was the worst thing ever. Huh. And I've lost my Eloquentia, which was the play for the... Oh, see? Hama? Nope. Countered. And milled my Sokka, which I would have drawn. Okay, not a great game one. Not gonna lie. Actually, in fact, terrible game one. So, now we needed to see either. I think I played this as bad as I could, to be honest. Made probably the worst plays that weren't completely brain dead, but almost. Spending 2 turns on a card that literally I cast and did nothing. Not what you want to see. Not what you want to see. Yeah, +2, sure. Is that a card in their hand? What the heck? Yeah, well, we got there. We got an unblockable 5/7. And he has Azula. Yeah. Yeah, that was terrible. That was terrible. All right. Earned that. Earned that one. Could have done better. 10 creatures is probably not enough creatures, I'm gonna be honest. I should probably cut 2 or 3 spells and put in creatures. If I lose this next game, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna switch 3 spells for 3 creatures. It's gonna be 9 and 13 instead of 10 and 12. Because this hand is... We have a prowess creature. We will eventually be able to play. So hopefully he doesn't have a lot of removal. Okay. Turn 2. Prowess creature on the board. Let's see if he blows it up. Because that is, in fact, my whole plan. Yeah. Yep. Let's do this. Let's do that. Ah. Terrible. They would have been horrible draws whenever they came up. So let's just run Zuko and see. Wow, he passed through his turn with all his mana up very quickly. Maybe he plays Arena well, and maybe he doesn't have anything. I can't imagine he doesn't have anything. He's playing mono red. Oh, fire. Oh, yeah. Uh-huh. Play anything, man. Play anything. Dude, firebending lesson, kicker 4. Sure. Tough. How's it feel? Yeah, man. Firebending is fun. Firebending is fun when you get to do it. So hopefully he needs another. Okay, he just hard cast that. That should have copied. I don't know why I didn't copy, but whatever. Because this thing does not say... Put on counter on John next time. Oh, it does say this turn. Ah. This turn. Well. I could have done much more damage. Let's do this. Yeah. Yep, we're in fine shape. He's got firebending 4 basically. Put 2 on the counter so I can have a if he doesn't have a removal spell, I can have a 7/7 with trample. I actually have the firebending capability to pay into his exhaust. Yeah. And pay for this. That is nasty. So it's gonna be a 9/7 trample menace. Or just trample. +2/+0. That was really stupid. It didn't really matter. It didn't really matter. We got there. That wasn't optimal by any means. That last play was really stupid. If I would have lost the game, that would have been really, really dumb. Hello, friend. Thanks for people. I'd like to be a fan. Add me on your Discord. I mean, yeah. We don't actually have a Discord yet. We are working on one. We wanna make a Discord happen, but I'm not gonna lie. Those kind of comments look like scams. They look like spam. Maybe I'm just a young streamer, but if I was a person, I wouldn't talk like that. Hello, friend. Your stream is pretty cool. I would like to be a fan of yours. Like, I don't... Maybe I'm tweaking. But that looks like spam. And you know, I could be tweaking. But I don't think I am. Jasmine Dragon. I actually had 0 Jasmine Dragon tea shops this morning. And today I own 2 Jasmine. Oh, fucking hell. Sorry. Anybody watching. I'm not supposed to be cursing, but like, come on. I just didn't even read my card. I was like, oh yeah, new land. Not the fast land thing. It's tap land. Yeah. Yeah. And there is actually, I have 5 of those lesson cards, so I just need to trust that I'm gonna draw into more of them. Cool. So I have a flyer that's gonna start growing. So if you're not a robot, that's great. That's fantastic. And I don't want to try and roast you for no reason, but I'm being honest, telling you how I feel. That's how that's hitting my ears. Yeah. Sure. Earth End too, man. Go ahead. Did he read his cards? Man, that is unfortunate. I did not want to leave my flyer there. That should be 2 damage. Mongoose Lizard should shock. It is a 6 mana red creature. This thing is broken in half. That card is so good in limited. Like, in this situation right here. What is he supposed to do with this? It's a 7/6 menace. And yeah, like, I'm not gonna... It doesn't matter. You're not... Yeah. Enter Scry 1. Great. Scry's to the bottom. Didn't find what he needed. I could top deck lands. He can't gain any more life. This is a menace creature. You have to block with both things or nothing. Let's tap down your flyer. And start drawing cards. That's 5 unblockable for the next 2 turns. Unless it's a creature card that you're gonna like sacrifice to my Mongoose Lizard, you are in bad shape, man. We played out our decks. Oh no. Not what he wanted to see. all day. I can pay 3 into Zuko. I can just cast Zhong. Yeah. He has a block, but then Mongoose Lizard becomes even crazier. So in theory, this is the last time Oh, he smoked it. He smoked it. That was stupid. But there's not really a lot he can do. Look at his... He has nothing. He's a 2/3 flyer. And Suki. You know, Suki, yeah. Yeah, sure. Pay 3 in Zuko. We're gonna fire in 4. I was hoping to draw through something, but oh well. Yep, one mana short. Which is fine. Cause yeah, I was able to play a land that turn, Master Paku hit the field. I'm in good shape. He can swing, but then he can't block. Okay. See, the problem is that I have a free block on the ally. Yeah, man. Tough. He kind of started rebuilding there at the end, but there's not a ton he could do. Oh my gosh, look at that. I got all the way up to bronze 3. Right now I'm working on crystal in ranked. Right now I'm working on crystal and ranked. Boom. Let's keep going, guys. Let's keep going. I have a little bit of gold, or not. Yeah, I have a little bit of gold. I have two drafts worth of gold, and drafting doesn't actually get me any gold. So it's not exactly what you want to see. Yeah, I'll keep that. A 3-cost creature, a 5-cost creature. I can maybe get rid of this lightning strike or something. I'm gonna tap land. Yeah. At minimum, we're gonna lightning strike whatever he does. He has nothing. Yeah, man. Not the best rowdy snowballers of all time. Yeah, he just loots. Ooh, he opted to sack a land. Maybe that'll bite him. He's playing green, so probably not. 2/3 defender, mills 2. Nothing insane. I mean, 5-cost removal spell. Not great. Alright, let's lightning strike. And first time flyer, baby. Because that thing is gonna... There literally is not... Oh, +1/+1. Alright, cool. So, whatever we draw, we're going to discard our worst thing to the abandoned attachments. That was so dumb. Earthbend? Earthbending gives haste? Sure, with haste can attack as soon as it comes. Earthbending gives haste? Yeah, I probably should have tapped the land creature. Nah, we eat those. Okay, he doesn't have it. So, he grabs a mountain. Refinement Cavalry. There's no 2-cost double bolt. So we'll see what he does. I might feed one of these to the other. So I've had a better play every time. That's what I've been thinking about. Feeding this to itself. And maybe we can... Okay. But like right here, if I draw another land or something, we're gonna yoink a land to draw 2 more cards. Cause yeah, the chances I draw another land and don't miss a land drop are actually fairly high. We're going to do this, and then do the same play next turn. I don't think he double blocks with Toph and... I actually really want the Dragonfly. Yep. We're gonna end combat and the turn. And that was 2 wasted mana in theory, but I actually do really want the Dragonfly. I'm gonna play the Dragonfly, I'll cast it in... I'll save the 4 life, I guess. Look at that. Now I even get to do the thing where swing with everything. Go to blocks. He didn't read. Oh, it was 1-1-1. Fire. It's okay. Good. He actually does go for the trade. Huh. You know, I didn't see that coming. The Idle Quencher will stop him from double spelling. There you go. So you can pay into it. Dude, they still trade. I don't understand. They still trade. So I didn't even actually need to... Nice. Oh, it doesn't untap. Oops. I didn't read that card. Oh, no. Ah, cheat day. What is up, alligator? How's it going, dude? Happens. Definitely happens. Alligator, I'm glad you're here. I at least know you're a real person. We've gotten a couple bots today. And I'm actually going to hop off pretty soon, guys. Ellie's going to stream again tonight. So, that's pretty fun. And I know she's a much better streamer than me. She keeps it much more interesting. She's playing games that people are enjoying. Much like Mr. Alligator. AKA Sonic. Tell you, this is already going so bad. Bang. Yeah, let's make Sokka massive. Let's just feed Sokka. Okay, land for turn. Pay this. Let's actually grab the other one of those. And no, because he definitely... Yeah, who do you think? Lessons or allies? Nope, not making this mistake. Okay. Instant speed pump spell. Yep, +2. Okay. Save myself 2 damage. Gave himself 3 mana. What can he do with it? Scries. Can't do jack with it. He used it to do 1 extra damage. I'll get a blocker. Man, I think I let my life get a little too low. This is just 3 damage max, right? I mean, he could have a couple of combat tricks or something. Oof. Oof. Yep, and 2. So 2 damage. I got a giant koi that ain't got to ride. And I think that's my last turn of this draft. My first avatar draft. That is highly unfortunate. Alright. And with that, guys, as I declare blocks, and die. All good. All good. We're going to wait for my light to come back. Nice. Okay. Well, let's rip these 250 gems and these 2 packs. And let's do this achievement first. Rule of 5 is that draft all 5 or more. Okay, draft 5 copies. I drafted 5 copies of the same card. Open both. I got a mythic, so I might get a card I don't even have in paper. I got that card. I got 2 of her. Here we go. Insurrection. I did not open an Insurrection. That is awesome. Wow. Very cool. I don't play any Eternal formats on the arena here, so is what it is. 100 packs in the pack stream. Look at that. Leader of the pack. Heck yeah. We have, let's check on our wild cards for just one moment. 4 mythics. So, not too bad. Not too bad at all. So, next time, we'll probably be busting out, grinding more on that ladder. We're trying to get up to Crystal right now. I guess on this, I'm gonna resign. I did get my 1 win. That seems to be the end of this, so. Current number of wins. I think we're gonna call that. So we're gonna call it a stream. I'll figure out what that does. I'll just Google it, to be honest. And I will see you guys. Ellie's gonna be streaming later, so we will see you guys very soon. And peace out, y'all.